You talking about, What you talking about?
Ready or not, the summer blockbusters are coming to a theater near you.
There are people out there worth saving.
You don't know, do you? Oh, I do. It's okay.
All right, that scary stuff. I'm looking away, Eric. That's from A Quiet Place 2, which comes out tomorrow in theaters. Several summer flicks will only be playing in theaters, so who's ready? Because here with a look at what the movie-going experience is going to be like now is my bestest bud, Erik with a K Davis, managing editor at Fandango. Welcome back, Erik.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so I know you're a big screen guy, and a lot of people say they prefer the big screen experience. I don't care if it's on my iPhone and I watch a movie, because especially if it's a scary movie, I like it smaller. So what is it about seeing movies in the theater that you and millions of many others love so much?
Well, it's the sound, it's the communal experience, it's being with an audience, it's reacting to the scares and the laughs and the action and the spectacle. Especially with a film like A Quiet Place Part 2, I went to go see that in a Dolby cinema, and I was blown away by the sound of it. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to realize when they go back to the movies for maybe the first time in like 14 months, as we are used to watching movies at home. We're going to go back into that environment with the lights off, with that air conditioning, and people reacting and the sound coming at us. And I think we're going to realize, oh, wow, this is something that I missed in my life.
Yeah, but is it going to be different? Because with more theaters opening up with all the safety precautions, how different is it going to be?
Yeah, well, I mean, every theater is different, right? And everything changes week to week. So there are still some capacity restrictions in place. There are still COVID protocols that are being taken place by theaters. But as we get from week to week, some restrictions relax and some things change. So I think it's important. Go to Fandango, see what your local theater is doing. Maybe call your local theater, see what policies they have in place. So this way you know what to expect when you do show up. But go have a fun time. Look, There's a bunch of summer movies coming out, and there's plenty to go see.
And speaking of Fandango, you guys surveyed about 4,000 of your ticket buyers to find out what their recent theater experiences have been like. So what did you find?
Yeah, 4,000 people that have gone to the movies. 85% of them have gone in the last 3 months, and 93% are happy with the situation that they're finding when they get to theaters. They're happy with what theaters are doing, with how they're making them feel. They're making them feel comfortable. And you know what's interesting about this survey? 64%, which is a lot, of 4,000, they are going to go to the movies at least 5 times this summer, which is big because most people don't go 5 times in a year.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that there is a lot of pent-up demand, that people are going back to the movies, they're liking the experience, and they want to go back several times this summer.
And even if they go back 50 times, there's a lot for them to see, because you have your top picks of some of the summer movies that are coming our way. So talk to us about those.
Yes, well, Black Widow is the top one. Marvel movies haven't been in theaters in over 2 years by the time Black Widow comes to theaters in July. So that's the number one. Quiet Place Part 2, which we spoke about, which I love, is out this weekend. That's number 2. F9, the big Fast and Furious movie, which I've also seen, and it is insane. It is exactly the movie you want to be. That's at number 3. There's a DC movie called The Suicide Squad at number 4. And there's Marvel again, bookending the top 5, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That's going to be a big Labor Day release. So if that title does not sound familiar to you right now, by the time we get to Labor Day, it'll be the title everyone is talking about. I can't wait for all of them, including In the Heights, which I know we've spoken about before. That comes out June 11th.
We talked about Shang-Chi here too as well, because when the trailer was first released, we talked about it having its first dominant Asian American superhero in a Marvel comic. So we talked about that. We saw him on the cover of, was it Men's Health, showing his buff muscles and stuff. So we'll be hearing a lot from him and from that movie. And we will be hearing a lot from you, Erik, as the summer rolls along, as the movie theater experience gets back to what we think is normal. Erik, thank you so much, as always. You can check out Fandango for a look at some of the upcoming movies, details about movie theaters like Erik told us, and of course, to buy your tickets. Thank you, Erik.